This is the NFL on EA Sports, and this is Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Denver Broncos and the Cincinnati Bengals. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. And we are underway at Paycor Stadium. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. At their own 32-yard line. The Georgia Bulldogs. Here's Nick Chubb. And he finds some space tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. 8 yards as the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 2. Working out of the gun, it's Nick. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And he'll be marked down to the 45-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Denver first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert. Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. The incompletion is going to bring up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he's going to be out of bounds just past the marker. The ball was in the proper place for a new set of downs.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot. Then there's a medium zone option. And then the last resort is just pick up the first down with something underneath and get that fresh set of downs. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the first down.
Nix now on 1st and 10. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. This is caught 2. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. batted away. It is incomplete.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
30 seconds, almost.
Chubb is into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown. That is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Charlie Jones now to return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here we go.
He'll run here with the rookie. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Burrow working in the pistol. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That is a big play for Cincinnati. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Closing right side, and Chase has it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Broncos' 37-yard line.
On 1, ready?
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the 1st down on a gain of 7.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Burrow, RPO, get it to Chase. And he's close to another 1st down. He'll step out right at that 1st down marker.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Jermaine Burton, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. That'll be enough for a 1st down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
Let's get set. Start.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
At the 6-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 180. Wait, cut.
Here's Burrow. He'll swing this one out to the ground. And he's into the end zone. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. That is first touchdown of the new year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. To return, here's Jaquan Hardy. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Away, away, away. Away, away, away. Hold on, set.
A first down throw for Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Christian Izien. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
I think they tricked him that time, Mike. I mean, they originally showed zone, so he thinks the defender's going to pass him off into an open area, but then they match it underneath with a man concept, and he doesn't see the defender until the ball leaves his hand. Big-time play by the defense, and puts their offense in a great spot.
Driving right side this time, and he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. Stop. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter. They've got it with 4th and 1 straight ahead.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
That's taken in, and they will get the conversion. He's tackled down near the goal line, so it's not a touchdown, but it will be first and goal.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stopped him up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on first down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4-down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal.
11. Let's just stop.
They'll go with him again. And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's 3rd and goal.
They keep it on the ground twice, Mike, and they have no success. So now if you're the play caller, that starts creeping into your head. Do you have confidence in a 3rd attempt, or now do you try to change it up and go play action and put the ball in the air?
11 empty. Stop.
Brown, and he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
I think this is one of those cases, Mike, where simple is better than creative. They try to get fancy, and not only do they not get the ball into the end zone, they don't even get the ball back to the original line of scrimmage. We're going to see here, this could end up costing them 6 points. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Mims sent in motion here. Nix now to throw it here on 1st down. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And they will finally run him down. A big play to kick off this drive. 33 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing. Nix. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
He connects with Mims. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. They get 20 on the connection. 1st down, Broncos.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing is Nix. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up. And oh, he missed it. Missed the extra point, and this is going to stay a 3-point game. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Jones now on the return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Play action now. It's Burrow. This one deep downfield for Chase. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw is Nix. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Nix. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
That's good.
It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Denver 1st down.
10 at the 45-yard line.
Oh, what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it down.
From the pistol, a gifted shot. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
First down. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Broncos.
Here's Nix to throw. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet. We see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. The linebacker, Matt Milano, in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Captain.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And they're going to get him a 2nd time. He goes down again. Julian Blackman, the safety, rushing hard to come away with the sack.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. On fourth down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt for Denver. Charlie Jones, the return man for the Bengals. Nearly a good one. It hit the 6, but continues in the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 12, 20, right 80, 11, 11.
Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Second and 8 at the 22-yard line.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go. 11. 180. Stop.
Now, Burrow. He'll get this out to the left wrap. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the 1st down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down.
Gun. Stop. 180. Stop.
Burrow. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. 14 on the pickup. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the 1st half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Out of bounds at the 47-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 11, Thomas. 180. 11. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They get 15 on that game. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's 11 MT. Big 13. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's got Gesicki open down the field. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the 2nd-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here we go. 180. What is that? Stop.
Burrow here on 2nd down. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7.
Can. Stop.
Burrow to throw. He'll look underneath here for Brown. good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bengals will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. McPherson now, after making the field goal, is set to kick this one off. Duvernay on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Duvernay in motion. Nix now on 1st and 10. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
A 1st down throw for Nix. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. That is Trey Hendrickson in there for the sack, his 4th on the year. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go.
They go play action for Burrow. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. A big one there to start the second half. 35 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
A carry here for Brown. Hewitt's forward for maybe a yard. Jahdae Barron is there to make the stop.
Brings up 2nd and
8. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 180.
Back to throw. Burrow. Back to his big tight end, Gesicki. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Cincinnati. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
TD on is McPherson to kick this one away. That one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first down, here's Mitch to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
You can feel the frustration starting to build, can't you? It's in their body language. It's how they're getting in and out of the huddle. There's no tempo. There's no energy. Somebody needs to get that huddle, look them in the face and say, hey, guys, we can either sleepwalk through the rest of this game and lose, or somebody be the jump start that we need to really find our rhythm and timing.
Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And third down coming up.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
A fair catch signals, and they'll have it just outside their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80.
Here's Burrow. Pass caught left side by Fant. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game. On first down, they pick up 7 yards.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, can.
Second down, Burrow. That's caught left side by Burton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On the gain there of 27 yards.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But Mike, look. How far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Okay, ready?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Hawk 70. Take over.
Now they'll set up to throw. They'll find ground out of the backfield. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
From the 35, here's second and 2. On the ground, it's Brown. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 4.
Here we go.
They'll run here with Brown. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Let's get set. 180, 11, 11, 11.
Burrows from out of the gun here on third down. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the right zone, inside the 20. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
On 1, ready?
Second and 7.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Stop.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. Takes it all the way down inside the 2. Sets up first and goal.
On 1, ready?
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6?
Here we go, here we go.
It's first and goal.
180. 11, 11.
Here's a run. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Bengals. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals will extend this third quarter lead.
Bengals 34, Broncos 13. Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Hardy now with the return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Hold on, set.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
incomplete. Very good job defensively, staying right with them, and we'll bring up third down.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike. He's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Gun. 11, M. White 80.
Drive will start on the ground. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and a couple.
Here we go. Stop.
He'll turn and hand this one off. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Malcolm Rodriguez in for the tackle.
Third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Now Brown. And the drive will stay alive. He's got the first down. Up to the 44.
Job well done right there. 3rd and inches. You don't want to chop or step or go east and west. You're just trying to hit this thing downhill as hard as possible, run right at the defense, and he doesn't get a whole lot, but he does get the first down.
11. Can. Stop.
Running from the pistol, it's Brown. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
He's just set. Stop.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. Stop.
Fourth quarter gets underway, and it's a run by Brown. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The truth is, Mike, they just aren't getting the push they need up front. This defense has been a motivated group these last couple plays, and now for the 2nd straight time, they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
3rd and long.
11. Stop. 11 MT. Stop.
Now, Burrow. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here's Brown. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey,
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 15-yard line.
On 2, ready? Here we go. Back
to the ground. He'll get it again. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
At the 11-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Let's get set. Big 13. Big 13. Back.
Handoff here, up the middle, maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. That, not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? They'll try to get this one on the ground. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's marked just shy of the pylon.
And this is just a defeated defense at this point in the game, Mike. It's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they've needed them. Here's another chance on 3rd down, and they just can't make a play.
They keep finding ways to keep this drive alive, and they're set up now for a 1st and goal.
Stop.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And another score puts them in great shape here in the 4th quarter. Greg, looks like they are on their way to 3 games and 3 wins.
And they say the only thing better than being 2-0, Mike, is being 3-0. And barring something unforeseen here down the stretch, they're going to get their 3rd straight victory to start this season. Can't ask for a much better start. This is going to give them a real good opportunity late in the season to find themselves in pretty good position.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Hardy now with the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Captain. Oh, I said.
Nix now to throw it here on 1st down. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
So at this point in the game, Mike, offensively, I think for the offensive coordinator and the quarterback and everyone, they're just trying to build on something. Can you generate an explosive play? Can you bring just a little bit of energy to the huddle and to the sideline? Because throughout most of this game, not a whole lot's gone right.
That's out wide for Chubb. He'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
One of the tight ends in motion right. This is intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Gun. Stop.
No give on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Broncos' 39-yard line.
Here we go. Wide 80.
Up the middle they go. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and
6. 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Wide 80. Stop.
Now they run. It's a counter. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. And back deep is Marvin Mims. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's taken in by Chubb. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. He'll go right and find his running back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
Hold on, set. Ready. Ready, we're not.
To throw is Nix. That's caught left side by Ingram.
Good drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. And they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
6-yard line. Ready. Ready. Ready.
Nix. The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
Bombers.
Second down. Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. The Broncos going to signal for their third and final timeout. And the clock to stop with just under 30 seconds to go.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Makes the score Bengals 41, Broncos 20. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Jones now on the return. And not the best of returns. He'll dive to the ground and give himself up.
At their own 15-yard line.
Just set. 180. Raise hard. Hot.
Burrow takes a knee, and that ought to just about do it. So it's a win here in the jungle for the Bengals. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start.